ha kani kapor ngan pun I shapi shapang kityar ki bangi pendan kam ha kabahikai ya ki khana ki badan ka jingduna ha kabor yo I na kabanta bakinte bat snow tho shapang ka jinglong ka khando usyap kisla bat kimau kabaning kong habangi kwa iki khana ki baduna kabor yo I bat bomla yo I bakinte bat snow tho ya ka khando ngidei bansha ya ki bakin kta kin yu dalade ya ka khando da kane ki khana wat la kim yo I henry kin snow tho da ka bakta kalong ka bakham jem ka basok ban penpra bat ka basmutanat ban yale kai ru kalong kum jo ru ya kisla ngidei bansha iki khana bakin tba la ni yo da ki kichan dala de kin snow tho ha kano ka rukom kisla kilong kila bantaba ya kadur jongki la kilong ki bajrong ne ki balingkon ki bater khong ne sngem ni ki bajem ne ba e kalong kum ju ru ya usya bat ki maurin ngidei ban ailan bakin yu lani yad lani tba namalada ngile kumta ki khanna haba ki yad anti kin snu thu la ki yo ban ya ha usya lani ki maurin namar kata kane karukom hikai da kabapendon kam ya kitiar kiba shisha kanya rabha ya ki khanna kibadon ka jingduna kham tam ha kabor yo I bat kum ju ru ha ki wei ki jingduna
This activity are the number card that use with the sand and marbles. By doing this activity, it helps the child with visual impairment, hearing impairment, and locomotor disability to recognize, identify, and create pattern supports in learning. It also helps the child to identify numbers. The material required for this activity are the sand, marble, and 3 separate trays. So to perform this activity, first of all we have to place the number cards in one tray, the marbles in another, and sand in another. So to start this activity, we have to let the child write any numbers in this. Write any number with their fingers, and then place the marble in the written sand. And so by doing this activity, first we have to let the child write any numbers. Example here 2. So by after tracing this number in the sand, then we can put the marble here. And so by doing this activity, it also helps the child to identify numbers and pattern in math. That's all. Thank you, ma'am.
Hello everyone, this is Baditi Karbangar. Today I'm going to talk or show about the teaching learning material based on the geometrical shape. As you can see here, these are the geometrical shape. Here you can see a triangle, oval, pentagon, hexagon, square, cone, circle, and rectangle. This teaching learning material can be used for the primary level and higher level also, especially for those students who are visually impaired. By implementing this kind of three-dimensional geometry, the student can touch it, feel it, the different kind of shapes, and will keep in their mind and try to make the differences of the geometric shapes. For example, if a student touch a shape of a circle, as you can see here, this is the shape of a circle. Suppose if a visual impaired student touch this shape of a circle, he or she will find that a circle is round in shape. They will find that a circle is round in shape. And if the student touch or feel the oval shape, as you can see here, this is the oval shape. The student will find that an oval shape have a rounded, slightly and elongated outline, or they will find that the oval shape is similar to an egg. To conclude, I would like to say that by using this geometrical shape, the student can differentiate the shape between the circle and oval, and they will find that a circle is round all the way, and there is no corner, and whereas an oval shape have a rounded and elongated outline. That's all.
Good evening, ma'am. My name is Alvin Thaba. I'm using snake and ladder as teaching learning material for autism children. The objective of using snake and ladder as teaching learning material for children with autism is to teach the learner about the concept of addition and subtraction through this fun game, snake and ladder. Player would be on the starting point where the first player would roll the dice and take his chance. If the player positions himself to the fifth number and there is no connecting ladder or snake touching to it, there will be no change. If the player hits a position with the ladder connected to it, suppose on the sixth number, she will directly climb to the 24th position. Now, here the teacher would ask the student how many numbers one has to add to go to the 24th position. Then the child will count those blocks and give the answer. This will help the student to learn the concept of addition in a more simple form for easy and fun learning. Similarly, when the player hits a position, when there is a snake touching to it, suppose 13th position, she will directly fall down to the 7th position. Now, here the teacher will ask the student how many blocks did they go back, then the child will count those blocks and inform the teacher. This will help the student to learn the concept of subtraction in a very fun and simple way. The player who reached the topmost position, 100, will be the winner. To conclude, using this teaching learning material while teaching help the children, especially children suffering from autism, to pay attention and participate, since this teaching learning material is a fun playing game. Thank you, ma'am.
My name is Jubanti Nyota. Today I will do a presentation about the JIO Board. The JIO Board is a teaching learning material which we can teach geometry about the student who have difficulty in calculating maths. So here I will show. Here we have this figure. This is triangle, this is a square, and this is a rectangle. So for the normal children, if we say find the area of the rectangle whose length is 2 cm and the breadth is 3 cm, they know that the area of the rectangle is length into breadth, that is 2 into 3 cm equal 6 cm square. But for the student who have difficulty in calculating math or having dyscalculia, they cannot calculate that. So we can use this JIO Board in order to make them easier to calculate the area of the rectangle. So here this is a rectangle. So for the student who have the dyscalculia, let us make that this push pin stand for 1 cm. So here we have, so if the question said find the area of the rectangle whose length is 2 cm and breadth is 3 cm, we can say that this push pin stand for 1 cm, this push pin for 1 cm, all the push pins stand for 1 cm. So here we have 1, 2. That's mean 1, 2. We have 2 push pin. That means the length is 2 centimeter. So here the breadth we have 1, 2, 3. That's mean the breadth is 3 centimeter. The length is 1, 2. The length is 2 centimeter, and the breadth is 1, 2, 3 is 3 centimeter. So we know that this area, they are the area of the rectangle. So for this calculus student, they can just count this push pin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's mean the push pin here they are 6 push pins. So the area of this rectangle is 6 centimeter square. Also we can do the same for the square. Suppose the question say find the area of the square whose side is 2 centimeter. So for the normal children that calculate, they know that the area of the square is side square. That means 2 into 2 is equal to 4 centimeter square. But for the children who have difficulty in calculating maths, we can solve the problem by doing this JIO Board. This one push pin, suppose this one push pin stand for 1 centimeter. That means here there are 2 push pin. That means 2 centimeter. So let them count all this pin. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We know that the area of the square it is here. So how many push pin we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4. That means the area of the square whose side is 2 centimeter is 4 centimeter square. Also we can do the same for this triangle also. Thank you, ma'am.
Good evening, ma'am. This is Tangmapi Kongtengkon, and this is a TLM for visually impaired students of class nursery to class KG on the topic of numbers. Children in nursery or KG learn with all the senses by using concrete, three-dimensional and brightly colored objects that can be conducive to learning, especially for children with visual impairment. This lesson is to familiarize the child with numerals. Since it is in a 2D form, the students can use their hands to explore the shapes of the numbers and learn by doing so. Using a contrasting color background like the white paper and the brightly colored numbers is helpful for children with low vision or visually impaired. Through this method or TLM, the students will have a better understanding of numbers, their shapes, and what comes before or after. Thank you.